everybody. It is our first full day here in Edinburgh, but there were some interesting things that happened overnight. So I think it was around 11 o'clock. I'd already gone to sleep because I was tired, and I woke up and I could hear some tapping. Sorry, a bit croaked this morning, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I got my phone and I looked around and I couldn't see anything. I thought maybe it's like the movement of the building or something. Laid down to try to get to sleep. Still tapping, and I was like, right, I've got to figure out what this tapping is because it's driving me insane. So I got up, turned the light on, had a look around and found out that my room had a leak. It was leaking just water from the ceiling. So I was in a big panic. I didn't know what to do. I just shoved a towel on the floor. I tried to ring through from my phone to the reception, but it wouldn't go through. So I just bunged some clothes on. My room was in a building next to where the reception was, the building with the reception in. So I came out of my building, went to the other building. The door, I couldn't open the door, it was locked up. I was in a bit of a panic because I didn't know what to do. Some other hotel guests turned up in a taxi that was staying in that building. So they let me through, luckily, because I was, and then the reception was empty. And I was there, I didn't know what to do. I was like, there's obviously no one here. Kind of stuck my head behind reception to see if I could see like a contact number for someone, anyone. And then luckily the guy who checked me in appeared. I don't know where he'd been. I don't even think he was working at the time. He didn't have any like uniform on. And I was like, I'm really sorry, I don't know what to do. My room's leaking. So we like hurried back to my room. He was shocked. So he went away. I kind of stood there in my room wondering what to do with myself. So I put some more towels down and I was like, all the towels from my room, put them down. And then when he came back, he gave me a new key and I moved rooms like 11:30, I think it was last night. I moved rooms to another building. So this hotel was made up of many buildings on the street. So I'm in a brand new room this morning. I'm a little bit tired. I think it was just like the shock of it all and the panic. It took me a while to get back to sleep, but it's okay. The guy who I saw was really helpful. So this morning I haven't got all my stuff in here yet. He was like, just grab what you need and then come back and get the rest tomorrow. And then he like, I don't know what he's done to it. I haven't gone back there yet. Just got up in a minute. So yeah, I thought it was going all smoothly and that happened, but I'm not too upset about it. I suppose the first room, I suppose, was a bit more on the homely side than this one. So let's go through some pros and cons. So pros of this room, the bed's a little bit comfier, to be honest, a bit more softer. The last one was a bit hard. I have a fridge now. I'll show you in a minute the fridge. The bathroom's a bit nicer. And it is much bigger, and I will do you a tour, I suppose. I suppose like the cons of this room are that it is, instead of being behind the building, like at the back of the building, it's at the front of the building. It's not on a particularly, it's not on a busy main road, this one, but I can hear cars outside. But that shouldn't bother me too much. Also, there is a street lamp outside as well, but I found that the curtains were quite thick, so that didn't bother me too much either. So this is tour number 2. So of my new hotel room. It's a little bit early in the morning, but I'll have to excuse like the small amount of mess and the bed's not made, because obviously I've slept in it at the minute. Anyway, let's have a look. So I'm just standing in front of the front door now. So I've got, that's my new dressing area with the fridge. The fridge is just there. And I've still got a second bin actually as well. That's quite useful, because in the last room the bin was only in the bathroom. So that's my new dressing area. And then do a sweeperoo. It's my new bed. It's not as fancy as the last one. I think I preferred the look of the last one, but it's much comfier. There you go. You can see that. I must have not moved in the night, because that's the only part that the covers are ruffled, is where I was laying, and the rest is just like, haven't been touched at all. So these are the more massive curtains. The rooms here are so high. So you've got, you know, different chairs. You've got like, I've never tried these chairs. The other ones needs to kneel on it. Oh yes, these are much more comfier chairs actually. The view, as you can see, is the main road, but it's quite quiet so far. Let's go round to, this is the wardrobe in this one, so it's kind of like the next one. Apart from, I've got a safe, which is really good, but I'm a bit worried to use it in case I mess that up as well. Slightly smaller TV, but I don't watch a lot of TV anyway. But a nice chest of drawers there. Whoopsie daisy. Nice chest of drawers. And then the biggest parts of this room is, the last place, the fireplace was boarded up, but I've got a nice fireplace there. I really like the green tiles on it, and like a mahoosive mirror. Like, that's huge. That's mirror's probably as tall as I am, to be honest. And then the most amazing thing about this room is, I don't know, you probably spotted it already, is the chandelier. So that's fancy. And the overall look of the room is quite fancier as well. With the, I don't know what it is, that's just Baroque styling to the walls. Oh, I'm not sure, right, so, oh, and another thing I forgot to say, another pro about this room is that the shower looks much better. So this is the bathroom. So this is the shower. So it doesn't have a sliding door, it's just one glass panel, but the shower head looks much better. In my room that I was in yesterday, the shower head kept going like down like that. It's a bit on the floppy side. And then you've got a massive mirror again, and a massive sink, toilet, and like the towel rail thingamajiggy. Right, so I'm all dressed already, as you can see. I suppose I'm going to go and find out what's happened in my old room.